Come on. As Juan Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else, where we do not teach you how to rise to the occasion. We teach you how to fall to your level of preparation. All right. A solid 10-mile day today. As you can hear in my voice, I probably could have went for another 10 miles today, because I'm just feeling it. Certain days you're feeling it. Weather is, dropping a little bit out here. I call it Florida cold. So it's not real cold, Florida cold, where you can get out here, you're still in shorts and t-shirts and, short and t-shirt and all that kind of stuff. And you're out here getting after it, especially if you're in the world where you work it out day in and day out. This is what it's all about. It's about staying fit year round if you're going to be out here in the sunshine state. All right, so all that being said, let's get into some recent news, because over here in the Move Swiftly world, we sit in the corner. We're gonna jump into the saga at LSU. We'll call it the saga, the drama at the LSU football program. I had something else I wanted to talk about, but then this news broke just yesterday when it comes to the Louisiana governor coming out and just saying, look, the AD, I believe the name of the AD for LSU is Woodward. So he's not picking the next coach because the money and the buyouts and the massive amount of money that you're spending on buyouts. And when it comes to the move, just so if you're new around here, again, first of all, be sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this out. But if you're new around here, the Move Swiftly brand, it sits right on the corner, right where college football meets politics, meets athletics, and meets fitness. Somewhere in that corner, you'll see the Move Swiftly brand of what I built. The platform has been all about college football, the fitness world, and politics and athletics. Really tying those and turn it into a nice little bun to where we can create employee development opportunities. Where when you look at all of those industries, it's all employee development. It's a great tie-in when it comes to what we do around here in terms of employee development, everything employee development. You really want to take those entities, take those organizations, and learn from it. Because I'll tell you right now, straight up, I love what the governor said. I don't know who he is. First time I ever heard the guy's name. I'll be 100% honest with you. First time I ever heard the guy's name, but I'm absolutely a fan, and I love what he said. And I love the fact that the AD for LSU, Woodward, again, I don't know him personally, don't know his family, anything like that, so I don't know too much history about him, but I'm happy that it got brought up and somebody came out and said, look, he's not picking the head coach. And when I did more research on the situation, so again, to give you guys a little more context, LSU recently let Brian Kelly go as of, I believe, Sunday, after they lost to Texas A&M. And it's kind of coincidental that they lost to that school specifically, because the AD, and again, I had to do my own research on this yesterday when all this came out, but the AD, at least the former AD, well, he's no longer the AD at LSU, but, the AD at LSU, Woodward, he was also the athletic director for Texas A&M. And this is back when Jimbo Fisher was, he pulled Jimbo Fisher away from Florida State and got him to Texas A&M, and they let Jimbo Fisher go about 2 years ago. I think about a year ago now. Yeah, a year ago. Yeah, it was a year ago when they let Jimbo Fisher go in his buyout, because they terminated him before his contract was up. His buyout was $76 million. $76 million. Okay, to get fired. He got $76 million to get fired. And that actually inspired me to write my latest book, which is Transferring D1, where, again, the portal and NIL and all that kind of stuff is creating such a problem when it comes to college football. It's creating so much bullshit and just things that are just simply not fair, not just complete bullshit when it comes to college football. And things need to now be performance-based. You have to have contracts based on performance, because it is a performance-based business. So anyway, this latest buyout, Brian Kelly's buyout, is $54 million. So you have, again, you could do the math, that's what, $120 million in buyouts. So apparently what happened was the Louisiana governor was in a meeting about, how, again, they're on the hook now. The Louisiana State University is on the hook for $54 million for a coach who's not even going to be coaching at the programs, to get someone fired. So it's like, who's going to pay it? And apparently what happened, and the governor, he went on Pat McAfee's show and explained all this. And I strongly recommend you listen to that episode of the Pat McAfee show, where the Louisiana State governor went and kind of set the record straight. But anyway, he said, look, I was in a meeting where they were talking talking about, well, first of all, he said he was at the game and they rose the ticket prices, which wasn't fair to the people. And then he also said, look, I was in a meeting where they started to say, look, the taxpayers are going to be responsible for paying Brian Kelly's buyout. And they said, absolutely not. We're not going to do that. We're not going to put that on the working class citizen, the working people of Louisiana to buy out, to raise their taxes to pay for a coach who's not even at them. I mean, that's just when it's just absolutely ridiculous. You shouldn't be asking people, again, people of the state of Louisiana to have to raise their taxes to be paying for a coach who's not even going to be there. Okay, that's bullshit. This is why I love what the governor said, and I love the fact that somebody had to come out and be bold enough to say, no, enough of this, enough is enough. And somebody has to actually look out for the people, So again, that's my take on the situation, and it's so damn important for you as a business owner to hear him and hear the kind of things that leaders do, leadership decisions, people who are in these leadership positions. You have to look out for the people, the regular people that are out there working their ass off, busting their ass to make a better way for their families, not the rich folks that you always see on TV. Like what I hate, I did not like at all what Ryan Clark had to say about the whole situation when it came to, I know he's a graduate at LSU and all that kind of stuff, but the think that to not look at what the governor said and say, hey, I love the fact that he's looking out for the people and not raising the taxes of the people because of this buyout with Brian Kelly. That should have been more the approach of everybody. So again, that's my take on the situation, and it's important for you as business owners to really dive in and do your research on this topic, because the governor did exactly what you are paid to, what you were voted in to do, and that's look out for the people. All right. So all that being said, if you want more employee development, if you want a culture that is going to really create this sense of pride within the work they do, main website to check out for all of that stuff is makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.